I'm here in Reedyville at the Reedyville Mill, and you can see lots of fresh reminders remain of what happened here just 5 months ago. As I think about Middle Tennessee Electric and our origin, who we are, 87 years old now, from the start it's been about serving our members. And as I look back over this last year, I can think of no better example of how we lived that out than what happened here on April the 1st.
New tornado warning for Tennessee.
This is getting real tight, real quick.
About to cross Route 705 between Murfreesboro and Woodbury.
If you're in this area, you need to take cover immediately.
They said on the news, you've got 2 minutes to get in your safe place. So he said, get up, get your shoes on, let's go to the basement.
Multiple tornadoes have touched down and caused significant damage.
Those in Reedyville are left with splinters of homes and businesses tonight.
The damage in Reedyville is breathtaking.
This is the old Reedyville Mill. It was a staple here, constructed in the 1860s.
Just incredible and bittersweet, because we were here just 7 years ago and we recorded our annual meeting video right here. Vividly remember that and had the opportunity with the staff and the management here at the mill to look at the operation. And now here we are, and you can just see the level of destruction. But how proud I am of our team as I reflect on that time 5 months ago, April the 1st, when my teammates stepped up. And they always step up, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm gonna brag. It was just incredible to watch that in 18 hours, we had power 100% restored to this community.
Middle Tennessee Electric was here that night. They were pulling up lines that were laying in the road. They were here right away.
They were here in force.
We live and work here. That's the case across our service territory. But here in Reedyville, we have employees who live here, and this is their home, so it was special. It always gives us extra motivation to step up and help our communities because we're part of them. And as I think about those who lived here, they have stepped up even more, and they continue to step up with tremendous volunteer efforts.
Those 2 days, when it very first happened, you wouldn't believe the number of Middle Tennessee Electric employees that showed up, not to restore power, but just to volunteer on their own.
I can't say enough. I can't say enough about them.
They showed off. They showed up and showed out.
So after you saw the impact of what those 2 days meant for this community, had to give you a sense of pride as a member of Team MTE and a member of this community for what you had done.
When we gathered every morning before we set out to our work areas for the day, just to look out and see the representation of Middle Tennessee Electric, just to see the compassion, just to see the drive, the willingness to help, the servant's heart in front of you. It was very rewarding.
They were wonderful. They were actually one of the biggest group of volunteers I saw out here, which just made me smile because everywhere I looked, I would see a Middle Tennessee Electric shirt or tent, and I just saw them helping all the neighbors, and it was just so wonderful to see that.
I'll be back for it.
So the work will continue here in Reedyville for some time, and Middle Tennessee Electric is here to support this community as it continues its recovery efforts. When I think about who Middle Tennessee Electric is, who we're supposed to be, it is about making life better for those that we serve. It is a mission that we share with the Tennessee Valley Authority, who is our power provider. And Reedyville is not the only location that lost power this past year. We certainly have to add to that list the situation we experienced on Christmas Eve, when for the first time in its history, TVA asked us to perform rolling blackouts to secure the power grid.
The extreme cold put a strain on power generation facilities.
To help keep the power grid stable, the TVA is doing rolling blackouts. They could last up to 30 minutes.
So this last week, I had the chance to sit down with TVA CEO Jeff Lyash so he could relate to our members through this forum what TVA experienced and what it is doing to make sure that doesn't happen again. If you would, just walk us through, for my members, from your standpoint, what happened on the 23rd and 24th of December that caused the situation to where the first time in TVA's 90-year history, that it asked local power companies to step up and perform, controlled outages, rolling blackouts to make sure that the grid was secure and stable.
Yeah. The last thing I ever want to do is turn off somebody's electricity. That's not what we're in the business of doing. And the fact that we needed to do that, I can explain, but I want to make sure you understand my explanations are not excuses. They're just what happened. And it's important because you have to learn from what happened in order to make sure you're doing the right things in the future. And so we've implemented some 250 improvements to the generating stations to make them tolerant of even lower temperatures for even longer periods of time. And we're looking at other extreme events, high heat, inundation, drought, to make sure we have the resiliency built into the system. Because first and foremost, Elliott was a resiliency issue. But I will tell you this, if Winter Storm Elliott happened tomorrow, it'd be a completely different result. You wouldn't, those plants would not trip. You would see that we have positioned ourselves with less reliance on surrounding systems. We have worked to fix some of the communications gaps. So I'm confident that if you saw that event today, you wouldn't see the same result. It would be a much better result.
Thank you for that. So, Jeff, are there things, as our members watch this, are there things that our members can do, but are there things also that MTE as an organization can do in times of high demand in the future that could help in mitigating that risk?
Yeah, I think the first is we and local power companies just need to make sure we're prepared. If we're going to see more severe weather events at higher frequency, we have to look at them more proactively. We have to plan more aggressively. We may have to take more conservative steps than we haven't in the past to make sure we're prepared for the unexpected. Elliott, it wasn't unexpected from a weather point of view, but from an impact on the system point of view, it was unexpected. And so we have to do a better job with that. The other thing I'd tell you over the long term is I think we have to make sure we're investing in all the right technologies. I see in the future, local power companies and TVA are going to have to invest in technology that does a better job of reaching all the way to the customer and all the way through into the customer's home to understand the loads, what's consuming it, whether there are opportunities to shape that and to minimize risk, to lower demand, to minimize outage durations. Because over the next 30 years, there's one thing for sure, people are going to rely more and more on electricity, which means their reliability and resiliency has to be higher, not the same.
We are very much all in this together. We really are.
It's a long-term business, Chris. You know this. We have to plan 10, 20, 30 years in the future. And so having this kind of partnership and commitment and relationship really is key to making that happen. And I'd put Middle Tennessee Electric Co-op at the top of the list in terms of focus and ethics and integrity and performance. And I think it's exactly the right model for this future we've been talking about.
Yes, very kind of you to say, Jeff, and that is who we want to be, sincerely. And for the benefit of our members, I will say that I am sincerely thankful to have you in the role that you are in, leading TVA right now, because again, there's so much opportunity and we can't take the opportunities for granted. We've got to move forward together, learn lessons, and just take advantage of what's in front of us. And again, understanding the way that you do, and you've seen the virtues of the public power model, our purpose is the same. And we want to deliver world-class service, but we're here to make life or business better for those we serve. And we're in lockstep with that and always will be. And that is the virtue of the public power model. So Jeff, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for being with me today.
Well said. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Mike Woods, chairman of the board, and I'm here this afternoon in a new construction area for our member services area at the corporate headquarters in Murfreesboro. And I'm here with Robert White and Jay Sanders, and we want to talk about and share some information about our outreach programs to our members. Robert, if you would lead it off with a little information about what we're doing.
Sure, Chairman Woods, it is my pleasure. One of the things that we really love talking about recently has been our involvement over the last couple of years in a program that we partner with TVA on called Home Uplift. And Home Uplift is an opportunity for us to assist our members who may be having a hard time trying to do energy efficiency upgrades to their homes. It provides opportunities to change out HVAC systems, windows, anything that will help lower the cost of their energy. And the great thing about it is, it's a grant, it's free. And TVA will match us dollar for dollar for our commitment to the program. And now we have just recently celebrated our 100th home completed. We are now at 127 homes who have benefited from this great opportunity. On the average, they're saving 25% on their energy usage.
And that's great because that's a segment of our members that really needs some additional help.
But they also have something to go along with Home Uplift called School Uplift. And so Jay's going to talk a little bit about School Uplift.
That's right, Robert. You know, this other program called School Uplift provided by TVA is really a remarkable program. What it does is it educates students about energy conservation, and it provides grants to the schools for energy efficiency. And so we want to encourage schools out there to participate in this program and get on board.
Something that's very dear to our hearts is our foundation, Share and Change. I can't thank the board enough for their commitment back in 2003 to want to do this for our members. And since then, we have given out $11 million. And it's only because of you, our members. Our members have committed dollars every month on their electric bill to help those in need. We have been able to contribute to hundreds of nonprofits in our service territory to help. And so I know how important that is to the board.
Oh, absolutely. And our former board chair, Gordon Bone, it was a project that he felt from the heart and wanted to see happen, and he willed that program to fruition, and it's made so much of a change and difference in so many organizations across our service area.
Yeah, Share and Change since 2003 has donated over $11 million to 500 local nonprofit organizations. And so if you're a student out there that's looking for a scholarship, we want to encourage you to apply. If you're a nonprofit that may be in need of a grant, please apply for a grant.
We are in the community every day, whether we're volunteering at school events, going on the Washington Youth Tour. And one of the things that we rolled out a couple of years ago that has become so popular is our electric griddle. We have now rolled out a new trailer called the Energy Hub.
Yeah, we're excited about the Energy Hub. It's a trailer designed to meet you in your community. What it offers is education about electric vehicles, smart grid technology, as well as other features. Let's turn it over to our Energy Services Coordinator, Tim Sutton.
This trailer is really giving people, I think, a good insight as to, things they could do within their homes to help them save on their electric bill. It runs completely off of solar and battery storage. We really wanted to have an all-electric. Everything's LED lighting. We have a smart breaker panel, several different smart home devices, Energy Star refrigerator. I really wanted to bring what you can put in your home and have it here in the field for people to be able to say, this isn't too hard to do. You can play with it, put your fingers on it, and really just learn more about the technology.
We want to come to a community near you. We just need to hear from you about events that are occurring and that may be applicable for these trailers to be at.
No doubt about it. We continue to have newer and newer conversations with our members around smart homes, whether it be solar installations. We want to be that energy expert, that advisor that members talk to. So anytime you need to talk to anyone about any of those topics, reach out to us. Chairman Woods, that's what we love to do.
Absolutely. And all these programs that we've talked about reflects one of our principles of being cooperative, and that's community involvement.
No doubt.
I'm here with my friend and teammate PD Minot, and PD is the Assistant General Manager of Middle Tennessee Electric. And PD, we are in a brand new facility. We are taping this in July, but by the time that members see this in August, we will have moved in to this new facility. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Chris, actually we've got two construction projects going on our main campus. This is our operations building that'll house our line crews, their equipment, materials and supplies, their trucks. We're actually in the truck garage. It's a pull-through indoor garage. It would allow us to keep our trucks out of the weather at night. And we're very excited about this facility to house our hard-working line crew. There's a state-of-the-art warehouse. Our development engineering team will be located here as well. And of course, our line crew will have a nice crew lounge and operation space for them. So this is kind of the culmination of the merger, is to move into this new facility.
Yes, sir. And so very exciting times for us because, as you mentioned, PD, for 3 years now we've been working toward this time when the former employees of Murfreesboro Electric who work downtown will be moving into new facilities here.
We're excited to culminate with this new facility because the merger has gone extremely well. It's two great organizations coming together to be better as one.
Yes.
And we couldn't have been happier with the way things have progressed.
Well, I certainly share that sentiment, PD, and you're due a lot of credit for it. And I thank you. And of course, the teammates have been incredible in the way they have responded. But it all comes down to we want to be better for those that we serve. And creating a facility like this that our employees can work out of, that increases their ability and I think even their motivation to do their very best for the people here in the city of Murfreesboro.
Oh, absolutely, Chris. I think it's going to greatly improve our response time, our reliability here in the city. It's a state-of-the-art facility, way better than what they're used to. And our people, our line crew, they're just so excited to get moved in.
Well, thank you, PD. Very exciting times here for us, and we're eager for our employees to move in. We're eager for our members to see it. And thank you, PD, for all you've done.
You're welcome, Chris. Appreciate everything you did.
Thank you, sir. We've obviously changed settings here. We're in a home setting because we're going to be focused next on something we're equally excited about, and that's how we're serving our residential members. And with me is my friend and my teammate, Glenn Hollingsworth, who leads member programs for us. So Glenn, we're going to talk about a new program we just rolled out recently that we're very excited about called My Energy Plan. So tell me about that plan. What does that mean?
Yeah, so My Energy Plan is a response from Middle Tennessee Electric to our members. So we always try to be innovative at Middle Tennessee Electric and find ways to give members options. And we are a large, diverse electric company, and we have a large, diverse membership. And it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. The way we've always built members, we might need to innovate and do things differently. So we developed the My Energy Plan concept to allow members to really customize their experience with Middle Tennessee Electric and how they have their account with us.
How does it work? What makes it attractive to me?
Yeah, so we have 6 different plans. We've got the traditional plan. Like I said, it's how we've always billed our members at Middle Tennessee Electric. You pay for what you use. And then we've got the prepaid plan. Think of it kind of like a prepaid cell phone. You put $30 on your account. As you use your energy, that balance is going to come down. We have a fixed plan where you pay the exact same amount every month. Some members want that consistency in their bill. And then at the 12-month, there's a settle up period. And then there's my personal favorite, which is my energy plan with my account, is levelized billing. It takes the peaks and valleys out of the monthly bill, and it's a 12-month rolling average. Those are the 4 that we've been doing for a while at Middle Tennessee Electric. We have 2 new ones, the Green Plan and the NightFlex plan. With the Green Plan, it allows members who are environmentally conscious, enjoy renewable electricity, but maybe don't want to put the solar panels on their house and go through that process. For 1 penny added per kilowatt hour added to their bill, they can have offset 100% of their usage with solar power from here in the valley. So very excited about the Green Plan to offer that to our members. And like I mentioned, the NightFlex plan, that's a new thing for Middle Tennessee Electric. We've always billed members the exact same rate all day long, every day of the year. We're diverting from that for a little bit. With NightFlex, members get incentivized for shifting large amounts of electricity to the off-peak time period. That off-peak time period, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., we're going to give them a 3-cent deduction in their electric rate during that time period. And then during on-peak, there is a 1 penny adder to their on-peak usage. We found that members who can really shift that usage to the off-peak period, for example, members that have electric vehicles that are charging in their homes with level 2 chargers, they can shift that usage. It not only benefits them and their account, but also Middle Tennessee Electric and our members as a whole.
Yeah. So Glenn, that amount you mentioned, that doesn't sound like much, 3 cents and 1 cent. So, yeah. But members should understand that it's a per kilowatt hour rate. So, and all of us do hundreds of kilowatt hours over the course of a month. So people who can divert their usage to those hours can really save.
That's right.
What restrictions are there? Who can sign up?
My Energy Plan is geared and tailored to our residential membership base. based on the electric account and the member and whatever plan they choose, there may be some things we need to navigate, but we do have an excellent member support team on standby to help members walk through that with them.
So Glenn, if I've heard this, I want more information, I want to sign up, what do I do?
Yeah. So Chris, we try to make it as easy as possible for our members. So they can go to our website, mte.com/myenergyplan, and all 6 of our plans are listed there. They can learn more about the plans, and they can also sign up for their custom My Energy plan on the website. But also for members that may want to call us, we have a member support staff on standby to find out more information.
Great, thank you. Well, again, we are happy to bring innovation and technology to our members. This is another great way. My MTE app.
So My MTE is our self-service option for members who really want to handle business themselves with Middle Tennessee Electric. They can do a lot of really unique things. So they can go in, they can view their bill, they can pay their bill, they can report outages, view outages, send messages to MTE, they can look at usage. There's a myriad of things that they can do on My MTE app.
And we have thousands of our members who already use that app, right?
We do.
But thousands who don't.
That's right, yep.
And so we want to encourage people to use it as much as they can.
That's right. We listen to the membership, and we have rolled out some enhancements to My MTE where members can actually see the breakdown of their bill with the usage in their home. So they can see how much heating they have, how much cooling, how much their appliance load is, how much their lighting load is. Again, just another way for members to take control of their bill.
So members can save money by the information they can glean from this app.
They can, absolutely. So as members see this information and learn from it and can understand even more, they can make changes to their energy habits, which will lower their bill. They can see, and it can be problem identification in the home, and see, for example, if their heating goes up 1 month. Well, it may be an issue in their unit, and they can call a professional out to take a look at that.
Yeah. So how do members sign up, if you will?
Yeah, so members can go to the App Store. So on their phone, go to the, type in My MTE in your App Store and download the app. You can go to the web portal, mte.com, and sign up for an account. If there's any issues, sign up the account. We have a member support team on standby to help members through that.